Hey everybody, Justin Senior here. I've got a great video for you today, and this video is actually about videos and how you're going to be able to use videos to not only increase your engagement, but also generate sales for your Shopify store. And I'm talking about better ads, I'm talking about better product videos, better branding videos, better retargeting videos, everything taken to the next level when you kind of understand the the pros and cons and the right and wrong way to do video. So let's jump into it, and I'm going to talk about a lot of the benefits of using video. And obviously, it's more engaging to the customer. You could showcase more of the product or service, right? Especially if it's a physical product, you could really show different angles, different uses for it. You could put a face or feeling or a voice behind the brand. Let's say you're you have a mascot, or the owner is very active, or you have a main marketing person, or if you're selling services, you're the service provider, and you want to actually be in the video talking directly to your customer. Gives a lot of added credibility, added trust. My favorite part about using video is that you get cheaper ads on Facebook and Instagram. If you would compare the exact same ad with a video or a ad with a photo, almost every single time you're going to get a cheaper ad delivery. Your CPM will be cheaper when you're running video ads. So that's definitely the number one advantage for me. All the other advantages are great, but I love the fact that I just can rely on video to get me cheaper Facebook ads. And video can work on any platform. It doesn't have to be ads. It doesn't have to be on Facebook. It doesn't even have to be marketing. It could just be part of your product page. You could have video there. It could be part of your website. It could be your organic posts. It could be things for branding. A lot of benefits of using video, and obviously, this is not rocket science. We know that we want to be using video. I think it's pretty much understood that if we had the choice, we would always use video. It's just sometimes there are some roadblocks to creating them. So what are some of the kind of biggest roadblocks to using video? And I'll definitely show you a tool that kind of solves all these at once. But different platforms have different size requirements. Even on Facebook, like if you want to have a story-sized ad, or let's say you're doing a messenger ad, or you're doing a conversion ad, you could have all different size formats. Even within the same objectives on Facebook, you could have different size requirements. And some cases you want a square. Sometimes you'll want the the taller view. Sometimes you just want that traditional widescreen view. It's different at all times. There's no right and wrong answer. It's just really about kind of what platform and what medium are you advertising on. Then of course things like Shopify. That needs to fit into your theme as opposed to fitting into a social media channel. So a lot of different platforms, a lot of different sizes, and at the same time, some of them might require different file formats. You want to make sure that you know exactly what type of file format you need before you create the video, because that could be a massive headache afterwards. Another big roadblock, I think, or a reason that people kind of think that video isn't really so great, is that it's automatically muted on mobile platforms. I mean, there's a very easy and obvious solution to that. You put subtitles on it, right? So, but that's definitely something that kind of stops people from doing it. And even those that want to put subtitles or text or banners, like you see on all those really big Facebook ads, there's a lot of challenging and overly technical software out there. There's very expensive software like Adobe Premiere Pro, and there's just too many features. It's too intimidating. It's way overkill. We don't need all of that to achieve what we want to do, and that's create good videos for our store and good ads using those videos. So these are some solutions that you can kind of implement. And again, I'll show you a tool that will just do this all for you. But if you have different platforms that need different sizes, in whatever tool that you create your video in or produce the video in, just make sure you could export it in different sizes. It's pretty straightforward. If you need different file formats, same thing. Make sure you could export the file in different formats. In order to solve the fact that it's automatically muted, this is no big deal. You just add subtitles. It's very, very straightforward. Now, in some advanced tools, this could take you a few weeks to learn how to do this. And the tool that I'm going to show you, it's just it's basically one of the main features. So again, this is not something to stop you from running ads at all. That the fact that it's automatically muted, right? Putting subtitles, and you may or may not have even subconsciously seen yourself reading subtitles on ads or on videos on your Facebook feed, right? You definitely would do that, probably more likely than turn the volume on. So adding subtitles, easy solution there. And really, and I think this was kind of the big stopping point, or the big roadblock, is just the expense and the learning curve of doing something like Adobe Premiere Pro or something crazy like that, where it's a very expensive software, and you really need to take a course on how to use it. There's too many features. I'm going to show you a tool that is solely designed for the way that we're going to use it for e-commerce, and it's really insanely cheaper than any of these expensive Adobe-like softwares. So the solution is Zubtitle, and I love the name. Obviously, it has to do with subtitling, but there's a lot more that it does. And we're going to take a look over the shoulder right now, but I want you to take a look at the link directly below this video. Make sure you check out Zubtitle, and let's go over the shoulder. I'll show you exactly why it's so powerful. So this is Zubtitle.com, and again, you see the link directly below this video, and I'm going to open it up and show you exactly how it works. But I want to just kind of go through some of the main features here, and they really talk about making videos ready for social media in minutes, and you really see exactly how it works right over here. You have your typical widescreen video, and then you get to add these bars on top, right? And you get to add text, you get to add subtitles, and you get to add headlines, right? Of course, captions, and you could resize for all the different platforms, right? There's a lot of different formats, a lot of different styling, so you can make sure that you match your brand. And really, I think this is such a huge part about it, right? 80% of social videos are watched on mute. And the fact that they're watched on mute, all you need to do is just add this. And not only this, but you get to take up more screen real estate as well. You always hear me talk about, screen real estate, going with the square format as opposed to just this wide screen format, because you literally get to double the amount of size that you would have on pretty much all the different ad formats, definitely on Facebook and on Instagram. So you want to use the big square size, but it doesn't matter. You could resize, you could export in different sizes, really depending on what the platform is. And a lot of different benefits over here for sure. You're going to save time for sure. I mean, this is specifically made for the type of products and the type of videos that we want to do in terms of e-commerce, and it's going to allow you to spend less. You could have a VA easily create your product videos. Again, we don't need to use any complicated software. The reason that I like this so much is it's really just built directly for the main features that we need as e-commerce sellers, as social media marketers. So it kind of just fits in. It will also automatically transcribe, which is great. You can create captions automatically. All these are killer features. You get them all combined together in Zubtitle. We're inside of Zubtitle right now, and I'm all logged into my account, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to get an awesome video created. We could set it up in the right format. We're going to add the captions automatically, and we're just going to come over here and click Add New Video, and then we're simply going to go ahead and drag in the video file that we want to edit over here. So we can take any file format that they're going to accept. It's going to be able to be put into the Zubtitle editor, and just a couple seconds for the upload, and then we'll actually see all that we can do. So the video finished uploading. It's now transcribing the audio, basically breaking the audio apart from the video, transcribing that, and having that set up for the captions. And now transcription is complete. It took about 10 seconds, and you see here the uploaded video and then the captions, okay? And you want to basically play through to make sure, like, for example, they're not going to get my last name right and things like that, but you see how it's going to work. And we'll even play through this. So you literally see over here, it's red at the parts where they're talking. You could pause it at any time, right? In my case, I want to just edit my name. But otherwise, the accuracy is incredibly high here. It does such a great job of transcribing, and this is literally all accurate. I've done this before with this exact video, and it's all accurate on here. And it's a really impressive tool because literally we just uploaded this video about 60 seconds ago. So I found all the different captions, right? And of course, those are going to be shown over here, or it's going to be shown wherever we want, and we'll pick that next. And then we're going to go to the style video section. And this is going to be where we get to change whatever size we want. So let's say we wanted to do a vertical video, right, for maybe like something like a Snapchat story, or we can come over here and do the very popular 1-to-1 square for, let's say, a Facebook ad or an Instagram ad. And our 1-to-1 square, we now have options to add a headline. Okay, so we can set our headline over here. Okay, and we can go through all these different headline styles. See if I change it over here, it's actually going to change right on the video. So we can go with a style like that. We can come down here, and now we have our captions over here. So we could move them around if we wanted them to be up on top or a little bit lower. Another cool thing that I like to do, especially just to take advantage of the sizing, come over here, we could zoom the video a little bit. Right, and of course, this depends on what's in the frame, but for me, it's just my face talking, so I could zoom in a little bit. Still want to make sure everything is kind of just clean over here. Set our background color. I'll pick a nice, Shopify like green. I like that one a little bit better. And we'll play around. I'll go back with this focused headline here. I kind of like that style. And let's see, we'll maybe play with the zoom a little bit more. That looks good. Okay, we could change the positioning just as easy as clicking. You see the captions are now being right justified or center justified. Over here, the headline, right? You can move that up or down, justify it the same way that you would do any other way. You could also manage the styles. So for example, see the caption style. It's on this little kind of gray focused background with the white text. We'd come over here, we could manage the styles over here and actually edit any of these different styles. So you have full control over the look and feel, and literally the next or the last thing to do is just download the file. So you'll be able to download the file. Literally the captions are created automatically. You style it, and then you simply go ahead and download that file. It's going to render for a few seconds. We're going to be able to also view and copy the transcript if we want to put this like in our blog or something like that. Or if we want to even put it on the product page, we can one-click copy it, we could download it. But the SRTs, those are also the caption files that sometimes you can upload those separately into something like YouTube or into Facebook to actually get the captions on there. Since we added them, we could put them into any format with this file. Or you could have the video emailed to whatever email you have on file. And depending on how long the video is going to depend on how long it takes to render. But it's really just normally a couple seconds, or if it's a big video, a couple minutes. I'll just pause it for now until it comes back. Okay, so the video is complete. We could download that, actually get the file, and then we'd upload this into our, to YouTube or to Facebook or to wherever we're going to go and run those ads or run those product videos. And I'll show you the video after it's done downloading. Whenever anyone posts a question or they post in a group and they say, hey, who's crushing it in print on demand, or who's the course or mentor to get for Shopify and for dropshipping and for t-shirts and for Facebook ads? So that's Zubtitle, and you see the link directly below this video. I highly recommend it. I use it myself. I know you're going to love it. Make sure you check it out. If you have any questions at all, please leave a comment underneath this video. I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. And please give me a subscribe on my YouTube. I've got a lot of great free training videos on there. But most importantly, I really hope this helps you create some awesome videos and help you make some money doing so. So I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.